Hey, yo, what up, what up, what up, fans of the sport? Fans of the sport, what's happening? Today we got to talk about the magic dust that got sprinkled on Eddie Hearn. Oh man, like you can't tell me somebody ain't sprinkled some shit on him, man. Like he is kind of like this dark cloud following Eddie Hearn, like around for like a minute now. It seemed at first like he could do no wrong, but here lately, not so much. Let's go back through it, I guess. Let's go back through it. So, AJ fought Usyk twice, and Usyk, he ain't the type. He ain't gonna beat you up, but he will boop your nose, like boop, right on your nose, boop, boop. He got that left hand, right, and the way he throw it is kind of weird and all that. Like, so AJ got his nose booped by Usyk a couple times, right? Lost his belts. Dillian White, and this one kind of hurt me a little bit more, like, cause I was expecting more out of Dillian White. Like I just knew he was saving his best for this fight, for the Tyson Fury fight. Like, got Dillian White, he wait to the biggest fight of his fucking career, right? And gonna come out and box southpaw. Like, what are you doing? Like, you've never done it, and you gonna wait till the biggest fight. You fighting for the belt and shit, WBC belt, the one you've been waiting for all this time, and you're gonna do something completely different. Like, the fuck? And I guess, the only thing I'm thinking is, like, he's trying to take the jab away, right? He's trying to take away Tyson Fury's jab. That's the only thing, but, like, Anyway, so, all right, you took away the jab, but you still got hit by the same punch that knocks your head off every time. The uppercut. Like, take that shit away. Take that away. Figure that one out. Fuck that jab. Yeah, anyway. Anyway, going down the list, Canelo got the shit beat out of him, right? By Bivol. It's a little cold out here, like, that's why I don't know. You gotta excuse me for that though. But Canelo got the shit beat out of him by Bivol, right? He thought Bivol was some type of lighter touch. I don't think he didn't bank on Bivol being that gritty. Bivol, and like, it ain't just grit. Like, he's also extremely athletic. Like, I don't know if he probably didn't know Bivol was that athletic. That's probably what it was. But anyway, he lost that fight. Tried to jump up there to light heavy, and got touched up. Something nice. And Bivol, dominated Canelo. So then we had this Triple G fight. It was pretty much a ho-hum fight. Everybody was saying, Canelo's gonna knock him out. Canelo's gonna stop him. Triple G's too old. He's old. He's getting stopped. And Canelo didn't stop him. Now, I'm not going to give Canelo too much grief for not stopping him. Like, the way Triple G was fighting, like, Canelo was going to have to put himself at risk, like, to try to stop Triple G. Like, and it wasn't even worth it. Like, if he was just winning the rounds like that, I'm not mad at him for not stopping Triple G, but you didn't stop him. You wasn't good enough to stop him. Like, you said that was what you want to do, and you didn't do it. You couldn't do it, right? and now he's injured. Right? Now he's injured. Now that there's nobody else in the way, like only people that's left to fight is the people that we wanted him to fight from the beginning. That's all that's left. So now he's injured. This is the shit that, like, nobody's hating, but people just don't like this type of shit. You know what I mean? Like, now that it's time that maybe we can get just one of these fights that we've been asking for. A Benavidez, a Charlo, a Andrade. We already know he ain't fighting Andrade. Like, I don't know who Andrade pissed off, but it must have been somebody. Right? But now that we can't, now that everything's cleared up and we can get that fight, now he's injured. Right? Then it also explains why it conveniently explains why he didn't knock out Triple G. See that? On to the this current Conor Benn saga. I never liked this fight from the beginning. I never liked it. I never had a good feeling about it. For those who, I don't know how you don't know, but Conor Benn was caught with some shit in his system, some type of I can't think of the word, but it's basically like a steroid, some type of enhancer, right? It's banned it's on the steroid list, so it's like a known thing. Conor Benn, young, promising welterweight fighter, is getting ready to fight Chris Eubank, a super middleweight. That's a 147-pounder versus a guy over 20 pounds heavier, who fights at a guy, like, fighting at over 20 pounds heavier. You understand? Like, he's fighting at 168, Chris Eubank. Conor Benn fights at 147. I'm talking to the casuals. For everybody else, please, I know, right? But yeah, so basically this fight shouldn't be happening. That's basically what I'm saying. This fight should not be happening. There's no reason for it. Like, Conor Benn is a young, promising welterweight. Like, he got his whole career in front of him. Like, there's no need for him to be chasing money right now. This is stupid shit. And a lot of British fighters seem like they, I'll say a lot of fighters from England, they feel the need to try to be stars so quick, right? They gotta, anyway. So he's in this fight against a guy much bigger than him that he shouldn't be fighting. They're fighting at a catch weight. They're meeting in the middle at a catch weight. And to me, I gotta put this on Eddie Hearn, man, because you're Conor Benn. Like, Conor Benn, you need this guy. You're gonna need this guy going forward. Like, AJ is not gonna be boxing forever, right? Like, AJ's not gonna be boxing forever. Like, you need a Conor Benn. Why would you put him in a fight like this? Like, it's very, 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 very high risk. And the reward is like, it's really not, it's not like he, like, I don't know. Maybe I just don't know, the market, the UK market like that. Like, and I don't, I don't claim to, but sheesh, bro. Like, it's not worth this fight. It's really not. But he's in it. He's in the fight, right? But to me, Eddie Hearn, like, one of his maybe his first job is to, like, protect his fighter's best interests. You know, somebody that's gonna be basically a cash cow that you're gonna be dependent on this guy. Like, you should be looking out for his best interests a little bit more. Like, I get it. You know, it's a nice little payday, unexpected payday. You know, and I can make this fight. Yeah. Right? But nah, bruh. Like, just because you can do it, don't mean you should do it. And that goes with anything in life. Like, sometimes you can do it, but that doesn't mean you should. Sometimes you should. Right? But I think we're kind of seeing that right now. Right? Dumb fight. Just a dumb fight to begin with. Conor Ben, plenty of fights for Conor Ben to have. Okay, he's on the zone and he's a welterweight. That's okay. But look at Broner. Like, Broner is ready to jump ship, bruh. Broner could come over and make some money fighting Conor Ben. They could have got him. You know, Mikey Garcia, he fought over there. Right? There's people to fight. There's people to fight, man. I know Josh Taylor's on ESPN, but shit, if he's talking about moving up, shit, make it happen. Right? It's fights. That's why I just see the greed in it. You know, I see that the only thing they was looking at was the greed of it. Like, them guys had no business fighting. And it kind of led to the situation. You know? Eubank, here's the thing about it. Eubank wasn't gonna make Conor Ben a star. You know? He, like, if Conor Ben go in there and beat up Eubank, he wasn't gonna just become a star for that. You know? Everybody was gonna say, oh, it's Chris Eubank, first of all, and you drained him. That's what they would say. Like, maybe in the UK it'd be a big deal because I get it, you know, the dads fought and all that shit. Cool, right? But you know, I'm all for chasing greatness, but weight classifications, you know, they exist for a reason. In boxing, they exist for a reason. Like, weight classes exist for a reason. Like, on the street, like, a smaller guy with some skills, like with some serious skills, can wipe the floor, you know, with a big guy. A smaller guy with some skills can take a big guy apart on the street. Right? But when both guys are trained on a level, that smaller guy, like, nah, he's no. Because now the physicality is basically the difference. Your skills are the same. That's where size comes into play. Like, like in boxing, where since both guys are gonna be trained in any fight you watch, it does matter. Now, there are a few special fighters, right? I know everybody think they can move up and all that shit, like, but there's only a few special guys that's good at that at any given time. Like, that's not for everybody. But we'll see. We'll see that. You know? Knowing that it's like these promoters, man, they will sometimes try to even things up. You know, just knowing how weight, like a fight like this, you know, of course, there's gonna be some shortcuts being taken, right? Why? Because the fight shouldn't be happening. Like, ain't no telling what Chris Eubank Jr. had to put himself through, you know, to come down that far. You know, to come down that far. And then you got Conor Ben trying to beef his shit up and come up in weight. So he's doing shit and he got caught doing whatever he's doing. He got caught doing it. You know, these promoters, they really risk these fighters' health and shit. You know, like with these weight restrictions, and like if you got to do that, like you already making them come down that far, and then you got like that type of weight restriction on it. That means the fight shouldn't be happening. That's all. Because now you are like putting like the health at risk. Yeah, that's kind of serious right there. I think that's a serious thing. Like, we've seen people die in boxing. Like, this isn't, they're not out there playing. It's a sport, but they ain't playing it. Right? Then we got some of these fucking, these dumbass YouTube channels, bro. Saying, oh, no, it's cool because everybody cheats. Everybody cheats. So, like, it's cool. Man, you niggas weird, man. You niggas weird, bro. Like, first of all, that's weak. You know, like, everybody cheats, so let's apply that to life. How does that look? Does that work? What kind of motto is that? It's nothing based in, like, morality. Is it right, wrong? Nah, it's just everybody, hey, they doing it. Hey, fuck it. Lawlessness. Like, that's kind of like why the world is the way it is. I ain't even gonna go off into the tangent and shit, but, like, if we love the sport, we should demand that the sport be cleaned up. You know, we should demand that the sport be cleaned up. Like, all this dirty shit. This is why boxing needs a league. This is why boxing needs a league. Like, to commission some of this bullshit. Like, these governing bodies, the promoters, they can't do it. They're showing us that they can't do it. And hopefully this fight gets called off. For good. For good. Like, I don't care what money gets lost. Hey, you're bad. Call this fight off and start over with something legit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see none of these guys' careers get hurt or shortened. Like, nah, it ain't about me, because I really don't even like Chris Eubank. Like, for real, I really don't like that guy, you know, but in this situation, he's the professional. He's professional here. So, that's all I got. If you like the video, punch that like button.